All right. Now this, Georgia's lieutenant governor blasting Delta Airlines, threatening to block legislation that benefits the company if they don't reinstate ties with the NRA. Let's talk to Clay Tippins, Republican gubernatorial candidate in Georgia. All right, Clay, do you agree with this political push to punish Delta if they don't come back to the NRA fold?
Good morning, Stuart. So, look, I'm a former Navy SEAL. I'm a responsible gun owner. So, as you might expect, I dislike Delta's actions. But let me tell you what I really think this is about. This is such a great example of crony capitalism. What unfolded here was a lieutenant governor who has received tens of thousands of dollars of contributions from Delta alone, was 48 hours away from hand-holding through the legislature a special $40 million a year tax break for Delta. And it was buried inside a $100 tax break for your average Georgia family, and it was sold as the best tax breaks Georgia's ever gotten. That's not right, and it's not honest. We can't have a situation where we got winners and losers in business and unfair playing field. It can't be that working families and small businesses, because they can't afford powerful lobbyists, get a different deal and don't have lobbyists underneath the dome that can buy and trade. That's not right. And I think that's what that's about. So that tax provision needs to be stripped out immediately, regardless of the outcome, because it's not right.
And you think that that tax provision, which benefited Delta, was given to Delta for political reasons, given the state of politics in Georgia, correct?
I think that was connected, absolutely. But I think it's another great example of politicians picking winners and losers in business. Look, I was a business person, and what you want is you want a competitive business environment. You want a level playing field. You want a situation where elected officials and business people pick winners and losers and create advantages and unfair advantages, or one over the other, and that's exactly what happened here.
The governors of New York and Virginia are courting Delta. They're saying, come on, Delta, you come to us. We like the idea that you're going to separate off from the NRA. What's your opinion on that?
Look, if you look at states like New York and Virginia, these are not great examples of 21st century states. My mission, I want to turn Georgia into the first 21st century state. So what that means in our state is cutting our state budget by 10 to 15%, improving and investing in education and infrastructure, and then putting that extra money towards a significant tax cut. Having the lowest taxes in America, making sure we've got a low regulatory environment. When we get there, companies in Georgia are going to be proud to stay there, and companies from places like New York and California are going to want to come to Georgia.
Okay.
That's what I think is the solution to this problem for my state.
All right, clean cut, Clay Tippins, we like that. You are the gubernatorial candidate, or one of them, for the Republican Party in the great state of Georgia. Clay, thanks very much for joining us, sir. We appreciate your service, too. Thank you, sir.
Stuart, thanks for the opportunity to see you. Bye-bye.